Hello, my name is Kimberly Timmy, and I am one of the spiritual care coordinators with Sharon Richardson Hospice. As part of our virtual Grief Through the Holidays series, we are focusing on strategies to help you not just get through the holidays, but also to find healthy ways of thinking about these unusual times we are living in. We are focusing on 4 G words: grit, grace, glimmer, and gratitude. Today I am talking to you about grit, which we associate with a firmness of mind and spirit in the face of adversity. Grit is a sense of courage, persistence, and determination. There are many cliches related to this concept of grit. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, or we might need to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. These are familiar messages, mostly because they are true. When circumstances are changing, are difficult, or even tragic, we realize that we may need to adjust our behavior and our way of thinking. In times of upheaval, we are faced with events that make change necessary and immediate. Some of you may be coping with the loss of a loved one. This might have been a long-term illness with changes over a period of time. You may have been adjusting your life as you go, little by little, or your loss may have been more sudden and you have been thrown into an unknown world where you need to reshape a life for yourself. Change can scare us, and yet we can focus on the positive aspects of it even when we deal with our grief and uncertainty. As we use our grit and determination to get through each day, we can actively look for ways to heal and prosper. We can look for ways to help others, which in turn feeds our own soul. We can turn to our spiritual beliefs for support and comfort. We can assess our past life and determine how we want to move forward. During this current and continuing COVID situation, we are especially reminded that we need to tap into our inner grit as we face changes on an almost daily basis. How are we to make sense of this continually changing world? First, remember that you are in control of your own thoughts and actions. Yes, right now there are limitations and restrictions on many things. However, there is still much liberty to be found. You can be creative in finding ways to live a full life. You can choose to see the possibilities. You control how you think. Choose to see the positive. Don't dwell on the negative. Turn off that television hype. Don't listen to the news if it makes you anxious or angry. You can control how you perceive the world around you with your own sense of determination and persistence. We can choose to move on from our grief and sense of loss. Yes, it may have profoundly affected our lives, but it does not need to defeat us. We can learn from challenging times of adversity. That is our grit showing through. So how can we emerge from a difficult time of testing as a stronger, more confident person? Like any project that we begin, it is about commitment. And not just once, but over and over again. We need to daily recommit ourselves to triumphing over our circumstances. We all have within ourselves the ability to tap into our inner strength. So when the going gets tough, and we all go through tough times, some more intense and painful than others, when the going gets tough, we can get up and take a shower and go for a walk. We can pick up the phone and call our family and friends. We can clean the garage or read that book. Each small victory leads to another, larger accomplishment. We are all personally responsible for our own happiness. Every day is another opportunity. Time is a precious, priceless commodity. We can choose to use it to the best of our ability. We can have hope for our future because we choose to craft our own future rather than just letting it happen to us. We must choose to thrive, not survive. Hope is a choice, not a wish. Every day you have the power to choose. You can persevere. You can find your own grit. Please join us next week when Chaplain Elizabeth will be talking about grace.